Welcome back to Limitless Mentality, where we discuss profound psychological truths to help you improve your life. Today, we're diving into the real reason you feel lost and what to do about it. Because feeling lost isn't just about not knowing your next step. It's about something deeper going on inside that most people don't even realize. If you've been drifting through life or stuck in a fog, this video is going to shine a light on what's really happening and how to finally break free. Most people don't even realize how much of their life is shaped by what others expect from them. Maybe your parents wanted you to choose a safe career, or society told you success means having a certain kind of job, relationship, or lifestyle. The problem is, when you spend your life trying to meet everyone else's standards, you lose touch with your own. And one day, you wake up with the job, the house, maybe even the family, and still feel empty because none of it came from you. That lost feeling? It's your inner self trying to speak up, saying, "Hey, this isn't my path." The solution isn't to blow everything up overnight, but it starts by questioning the script you've been following. Who wrote it? And do you actually believe in it? It's easy to stay busy and still feel totally disconnected. A lot of us fill our days with tasks, notifications, errands, and work that keeps us in motion, but doesn't actually feed us. That's why you can be exhausted and still feel unfulfilled. We confuse productivity with purpose. Just because you're moving doesn't mean you're moving towards something that matters. That sense of being lost often shows up when your outer life looks full, but your inner life feels hollow. You're not meant to just check boxes. You're meant to feel something when you do. The fix? Slow down and ask yourself, what in my day actually feels meaningful? Then start shifting your energy toward that, even just a little. There's a quiet voice inside you that knows when something feels off. But we're trained to ignore it. We're told to be rational, to stick with what's practical or expected. Over time, we lose our ability to listen to our gut. And when you don't listen to yourself, you start to feel like a stranger in your own life. You second-guess every decision. You numb out, and you wonder why nothing feels quite right. But that lost feeling is often your intuition, waving a red flag, trying to guide you back. So instead of pushing it away, start checking in. Ask yourself, what am I pretending not to know? What's one small truth I've been avoiding? That's where clarity begins. Having goals is one thing. Having a vision that feels alive to you is something else entirely. A lot of people pick goals that sound impressive, but don't actually excite them, like climbing a corporate ladder they don't care about, or chasing money without knowing why. If you don't have a vision that makes you feel something real, curiosity, excitement, maybe even fear, you'll drift. You won't have a compass. Creating that vision means imagining what your life could look like if it was built around your values, your passions, and your truth. And it doesn't need to be a 5-year plan. Start with this question. If nothing was holding me back, what would I want my life to feel like? It's hard to feel clear when your environment is full of distractions, pressure, or people who don't understand you. Sometimes the people around you want what's best for you, but they project their own fears. Other times, we're just bombarded with opinions on social media, in group chats, from coworkers, and we forget how to hear our own. That lost feeling gets worse when your surroundings are loud, but not aligned. So take stock. Who actually makes you feel seen? What spaces help you breathe? The more you can tune out the noise and surround yourself with support that reflects who you really are, the more grounded you'll feel. So many of us base our worth on what we do, what we've accomplished, or how successful we appear to others. But when that external stuff falls apart, or when it just stops satisfying you, you're left wondering who you even are. This is one of the biggest reasons people feel lost. They haven't built a sense of self that exists outside their achievements. True clarity comes when you realize you are more than what you produce. You're a human being, not a resume. Start rebuilding your identity around your values, not just your victories. What matters to you when no one's watching? That's the core you can rely on. A lot of people feel stuck because they're waiting for the clouds to part and show them the exact right path. But clarity rarely comes from thinking. It comes from action. Even small, imperfect steps can reveal huge insights. When you're lost, you don't need a full roadmap. You just need to move in the direction that feels a little more real, a little more alive. That could mean trying something new, talking to someone different, or giving yourself permission to explore. You won't figure it all out overnight. But motion creates clarity, and clarity creates momentum. This one's tough, but it's often the turning point. Feeling lost can sometimes be a sign that you've been lying to yourself, maybe about what you want, or what you're willing to settle for, or what's really going on inside. We do it to protect ourselves, to avoid discomfort. But honesty is the only way forward. When you get real with yourself, even if it's painful, something powerful happens. You stop fighting reality, and you start making choices from a place of truth, not illusion. Ask yourself, what truth have I been avoiding because it scares me? And what would it feel like to finally face it? Feeling lost isn't a flaw or a failure. It's often a signal that you've outgrown the life you were living, and it's time to reconnect with who you really are. It's not about fixing yourself. It's about finding yourself again. And sometimes, that starts with simply listening to what you already know deep down. Which part of this video spoke to what you've been going through lately? Have you been feeling lost because of one of these reasons, or something else entirely? Share your story in the comments. I'd love to hear how you're navigating it. If you found this video helpful, subscribe for more eye-opening insights. Until next time, keep striving, keep growing, and stay limitless.